KROQ, we are Klein Alley's show, and in just a moment we are going to meet a couple that is apparently battling about something. I don't know exactly what it is. I need my gavel. If I can't smash my gavel, we can't officially start this petty claims court. It's very important we have all these props because now we're on YouTube as well.
Where the gavel at?
Johnny, you all right, dude? Jeez, Johnny almost took himself out running in here. Thank you, Johnny. Gavel's officially...
the little platform.
That's all right, Allie.
We already lost it?
I'll just smash it.
We've used it once.
There's the platform. Now we got
Jesus.
props. This was sent to us by a listener. We take it very seriously. Now we can officially do this petty claims court battle. In a moment, you will become a jury. You have to listen carefully to both the defendant and the prosecution here because a man and a woman are fighting over something in their relationship. You will determine who's right, who's wrong. It's time for petty claims court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is petty claims court.
All right. This is actually not a married couple. This is a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, but for some reason, Matt felt the need to bring his girlfriend to us in petty claims court. So let's let them both make their arguments, and then we will decide as a jury of the people who's right, who's wrong. And we start with Matt because he's the one who put in the claim. Hello, Matt.
How's it going?
Thank you for joining us on KROQ. It's going fine. So what is your girlfriend, you guys live together or no?
Yes. So we've been together for a very long time. 8 years, almost 8 years.
But not married, not engaged?
No, which is a whole other battle. But yes, not married, not engaged.
What side of that battle are you on, just out of curiosity?
He really wants it, you can tell.
Uh-huh.
So this is part of the issue. You know, she wants all of these things, and she doesn't work. She used to. She doesn't work anymore. But I'm a truck driver. I run my routes. I'm running extra routes. I'm picking up extra work, overtime, all that. And then she's just been at home. You know, she goes to Ulta, Sephora, Target, Amazon, everything. I come home every day. There's new Amazon. You know, and I feel like, just to be honest, I'm not bringing in the money fast enough.
Right. Well, you can never keep up with Sephora. Good luck. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be a Rockefeller. You're not keeping up with Sephora.
Yeah, and it's like Costco. Like, you go in there for one thing and you end with like a full cart of stuff.
The amount of times I've heard my wife say, I need to go to Sephora today, and I say, no one has ever needed to go to Sephora.
No, we always need to go.
No, but no one needs. You don't know what the word...
We do need to go.
No one knows what the word need means then.
I need more foundation.
All right,
I need more blush.
Yeah.
Matt gets me. Anyway, we're going to bring your girlfriend on in a moment. So your concern is that she is spending at a rapid pace, and it is everything.
Yeah.
And there's no filter that says, I don't need that. Quite the opposite. She go, maybe I got one of these in every color because which one works? We don't know, right?
Exactly. I feel like I'm in a hole, and it's just getting deeper and deeper, and we're not coming out of it.
That's
we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What does she say before we bring her on to defend herself?
Well, she's Latina, so it's in Spanglish, and I always lose that battle.
I know what she said. Omar's going to play a clip of what she says. I feel like I know exactly what she says.
All right.
And that's good. She makes a good argument. All right, let's bring her on. This is Danielle.
I love that we've reached the women be shopping section of petty claims court.
Hey, listen, Allie, this is a legit... I don't know if it's always the woman in the relationship, but in a lot of relationships, there's a spender and there's someone who doesn't believe in it. And in this particular case, Matt has brought his girlfriend of 8 years, Danielle, to petty claims court. Good morning, Danielle. Thanks for taking a break from Amazon to join us.
Hello.
Hi. Go ahead and defend yourself because the jury will vote, but not until you have a chance to say your piece.
I mean, do you want me to look good or you want me to look hood?
Oh.
So my Papi Chulo complains, but he's not complaining about all the things I'm spending on. I'm looking good for him. I'm trying to make sure when he comes home, he likes what he's coming home to. I mean, I don't hear any complaints on his end.
And what are some of the last purchases you've made?
You know how those BuzzFeed articles come out and they tell you all those good things that you need to get. So I always look and I just get makeup. I'll make sure I have the right outfit so I'm looking good. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure that I have, I also make his lunches for him. He doesn't talk about that. I purchase all his little containers and his lunch pails, and he doesn't say anything about that.
But I don't want to put words in Matt's mouth, but I feel like Matt would be fine if it just went in a Ziploc bag. And you're thinking, like, what is the most expensive way I can make this lunch? Oh, I'll buy some stackable cubes, and you order them because you saw them on TikTok.
It sounds like she has a really cute lunch pail set up for him, which is adorable.
Yeah.
Matt, Matt, are you okay with just a Ziploc?
I'm trying to get the ring on my finger, so I have to get all the items that I need to make sure that I get that eventually.
I see.
8 years is a long time, right?
Right. And Matt's terrified because he feels that there's just a bottomless pit of spending and never stops. Is there ever a time you've caught yourself before checking out, or do you just check out first and say, I'll return it later if I don't like it, and then never return?
Only when she has duplicates in her cart.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, Klein, I'm a brown bag kind of guy, like brown lunch bag. That's how I grew up.
Did you say brown?
Write down brown bag.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I get it. All right.
But Matt, are you hearing what Danielle is saying, that she is working hard to try and get that ring and she's not getting it? So do you think that maybe if you did propose, that some of this spending would decrease simply because she wouldn't feel such a need to impress?
I mean, yes, and that's there. We've had that talk, but, at the same time, the finances come up, and I've made it a point, like, your debt is my debt, but if I put a ring on your finger, your debt is my debt for life.
That's so romantic.
Beautiful thing to say.
Okay. And you share your finances, obviously, because you're the earner?
Yes. So we started a joint account probably around the pandemic, right after the pandemic. And since then, that's when I noticed, how this girl's living. And don't get me wrong, yes, she looks great. She looks really good.
Well,
I think I'm
ready to rule. She looks good. That's the most important thing.
I know.
Right?
I wonder what it would be like if Danielle quit all of that for a week and what she looked like and whether you would be happy.
Yeah, would you look like a wildebeest or something if you had a week of not having to put on all the Sephora stuff? Like, what do you look like without all that stuff, Danielle?
I mean, we gotta keep it up. We gotta keep things tight and trimmed around here. That's how the world is these days.
It's interesting because I would have thought
injections. She's getting injections and lip filler and just all this unnecessary. Like, I love her for who she is, and I don't think she needs all that. But
I have had, guys. I'm telling you, I know this. I know what Matt is saying. I've had such a similar argument, and my wife will always sometimes convince me as to. I say, you're beautiful. You don't need any of this stuff. And she goes, you think I'm beautiful because I'm doing this stuff. And if I stop doing this stuff, you won't say I'm beautiful.
Right,
now,
and Klein, I'm not doing any of the stuff. And look at me.
Okay. Danielle wins. Based on
I need to
Allie,
be friends with your wife.
Based on Allie's argument right now, Danielle wins. Keep doing the stuff because it is the most important thing you can do. Now, I don't get to decide who wins. I do have the gavel, but the jury will vote in a moment. 10 seconds closing arguments. If you're just joining us, Matt is accused his girlfriend of 8 years. They live together. They share finances. He works. He's the saver. She's the spender. She feels the need to go to Sephora and Ulta, sometimes the same day, which is crazy. I know that those stores sell the same stuff, but whatever. So you're going Sephora, then Ulta, then Target, then Amazon. Has there been a day at all in the last month an Amazon box has not shown up at your door?
No.
It's like Christmas every day.
Oh, that sounds great.
Every day.
And it's like you get that email where it's like your
Sometimes
package
they're
has been
small
delivered, and you're like, I don't even remember what I ordered. I can't wait to open it.
It's amazing.
The only thing I get is the Hims package once a month.
Well, what do you take
And
from?
he's not complaining about his monthly subscription.
Right. What's that?
I need that.
Is it a penis pill or
She's
something?
Latina. She's Latina. I need that.
Okay, got it. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to the voting now. 10 seconds closing arguments, then we'll officially open this up to the jury. Text line is already very active here. Many people can relate with what you guys are going through. Danielle, you've been accused of spending too much money, and you're claiming you're doing it for a good reason, but still it's too much, apparently, and you have 10 seconds to make your argument for the jury. Go ahead.
You want me to look good or you want me to look hood? I'll keep it short and sweet. I look great because of that nice blue-collar man right there.
Matt, 10 seconds, closing argument to try to get the jury on your side. Whatever you want to say, go ahead.
I just want to say at this point, I'm not going to lie, I feel like I need to sell a kidney, join the cartel, or you start using my truck for illegal ways to make money.
All right.
That's a great idea.
That's not a bad idea. Good side hustle. All right, we'll take your votes now on the text line. The first 100 will determine who wins and who loses. You voting for Matt or you voting for Danielle? The verdict, the ruling, the punishment, it's all next right here on KROQ.
Klein Alley. Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
Gavel is smashing down on the table here. If you don't believe us, check us out on YouTube. We are currently streaming live there as well. We've got a couple on the phone, Matt and Danielle. Matt has accused Danielle of spending and not stopping. Spending. He's working extra shifts. overtime shifts, weekend shifts, holiday shifts. He can never make enough to keep up with her spending. It's gotten out of control. She says, I'm spending a lot, but it still look good for you. So really, you're investing in yourself, is what she's kind of saying.
Yeah, I mean, 626, there are some people that are in Danielle's column, 626, Team Danielle, get it right, get it tight. 310, my vote is for Danielle because I would even take over the payment if she had me at making lunches. If somebody would make me lunches every day, I would marry that girl in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she's not working. She used to. He's doing the working right now, but she's also apparently spending money to make his life better and or easier. The packing the lunches, the constantly going to Sephora and Ulta for herself.
310 said, I vote for Danielle starting an OnlyFans.
Well,
See, that's the other thing is maybe there's a side hustle, Danielle, or something that you can do to make money because even though some people are supportive of you, they do think if you are going to spend money, it should be some of your own.
They're poor.
No? All right, that's a good argument right there. Let me hear some of the votes before we get to the official verdict in Petty Claims Court. Bobby, go ahead, Bobby. You're on. That's not Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby. You're on KROQ. What's up? Hi.
Hey, Matt, you got to let her go, dude. She's just blaming you for her spending. Not cool. You can do better.
All right, Bobby's saying not only does the vote go to Matt, but also that relationship needs to end. Meanwhile, Adrian, go ahead. Hi.
I'm saying Danielle because it sounds like she packs his lunch and hopefully she makes dinner for him and keeps the house clean and, sounds like she's taking care of him.
Danielle, do you keep the house clean and make dinner?
Absolutely.
Does Matt ever come back from one of those long haul road trips as a trucker and you're sitting there wearing just an apron, you've made a nice dinner, and then it's a whole night of dinner and sex?
Just an apron? You're lucky I have that on.
Wow.
Okay. So you know what? There's a benefit
That's
here.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
see? So,
What? Okay, so Matt, that's good.
Matt's got no complaints in the sex department. He's got no complaints in the being attractive department. It's just the nonstop spending. So we're going to get to the official ruling, and there's been, no shortage of votes here. I mean, we smashed that 100 number within about 10 seconds, but Allie's been tabulating all the votes. Yeah. You understand, once we read the ruling here, Petty Claims Court, it is final, and you guys agree as a couple to accept the ruling of the court, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All right, Allie, whenever you are ready, you can read some of the votes, and then we will announce the winner and loser in this edition of Petty Claims Court.
Well, I think 323 said it best. Matt has lost his money and his dignity today, so he should not lose Petty Claim Court. So, overwhelmingly, the vote is for Matt against Danielle.
Wow.
And 626 and many others say your 8-year lease is up, Matt. You either have to renew the lease or you have to run. And that's your choice.
It sounds like it's a lease buyout. It's not a renew the lease. You got to either buy out the lease or...
You got to make a choice.
Right.
And also, Danielle, the wedding's not going to be free. The wedding will cost money. So you have to allow Matt to save up for a ring and a wedding if that's what you really want.
Yeah, how am I
They allow
supposed to
some
buy a ring?
overtime.
He can work more overtime, she said. Wow. All right. Well, listen. Petty Claims Court has ruled. Matt, I think you need to change some passwords.
I think all of them.
All the passwords. Danielle, I would love to meet you guys at some future event we have so we can decide in person. I mean, this may need to be an in-person Petty Claims Court so we can figure out what we're working with here. Because if Danielle...
How suddenly are you suggesting an in-person Petty Claims Court?
I mean, if Danielle's like a 10 out of 10...
I really need to see this in person.
I could change my vote completely. But, Matt, congratulations. For right now, you've won Petty Claims Court.
I'll take it. I've never won anything in my life.
Danielle, you will have to only shop at the remaining Dollar Tree that lives on. Where is that? There's no one left. One Dollar Tree. There's a Dollar Tree.
I'll send you the address.
Yeah,
Danielle.
we'll get you the address. Man, what a brutal battle that just took place.
Yeah, or you just got to get a budget.
Yeah, that's not fun though because that involves like spreadsheets and math and everything like that.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Well, there you have it. If you would like to be involved or featured in a future Petty Claims Court on KROQ, any issue you're dealing with, could be a big one like that or a small one. That was almost borderline not petty. That
Someone
almost got
said,
real.
how do I still believe that Danielle won at the end of this?
Somehow won.
I think she'll still be okay.
She's celebrating at Sephora. It's KROQ.
Well, congratulations. If you made it to the end of this video, there's a 2% chance that you're still paying attention.
And please check out our other video series called Mr. Beast.
it performs very well.
Yeah. We don't like to brag about it. This is really our sweet spot, but that's what we do on the side, and I don't want to blow it, ruin it for you, but that's Mr. Beast right there.
Yeah, we're going to blow up a bunch of Cybertrucks tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's our other video, or you can just keep watching these ones. This is kind of like our giving back to the community thing. So thanks for being a part of whatever charity this is, and have a great day.